The episode of FPL Kopi Talks, where two gentlemen come together to talk about a game we love, Fantasy Premier League. I'm Anwar, the FPL casual, and as usual with me, my buddy.
I'm Lukman, the sensible one. How are you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. You sound very excited, very energetic. How's it going, man?
I'm alright. I'm alright.
You
2 days
good? You
since we
good?
talked. What have you been doing for the past 2 days, bro?
Nothing much. I think 2 days is a very short time in today's age.
Yeah,
I'm feeling like it's already September next week, next weekend. Time
yeah.
flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like banana, man.
Okay. Let's get on to business, bro. Because it's gonna be a short pod. Hopefully, 30 minutes. The deadline is Saturday night. Early kickoff. Brighton versus Menu. So 6 p.m. Singapore time. But before we
Yep.
start the pod, don't forget to follow FPL Copy Talks on IG, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Bro, you're
And
going a bit too
X.
fast here. We don't even have our live YouTube link yet. I'm still waiting for it to load. All
It's
Barco. Oh
okay.
yeah, we have it. We have it. Okay, I got the link here. I'm
Yeah.
gonna post this link into the Telegram group right now.
All right.
So,
If you're listening to this on Spotify or YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a 5-star rating, and also
yeah, we
we
appreciate.
are okay. You go. You go, bro.
Bro, we're going live here, man. Right.
I
Don't
know.
forget to follow all our FPL Copy Talks on IG, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Lokman is committed to do a video tomorrow. You will see his final
A
lineup. I
real.
think he real, yeah. Real TikTok video. You will see him again. He's promised to be add a little bit more rigor to his tone and enunciation and voice. We'll see how that goes tomorrow. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, don't forget to subscribe, give us a 5-star rating. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, we're live on YouTube right now. We do our best to come live every Thursday evening. Or at least before the pre-game week. So if you have any questions, you can come to our live, ask us the questions. We'll answer your questions live. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you get a notification each time we go live.
On to the podcast.
Let's go.
Invite you to embrace this pivotal weekend in the race to be the champions of the Premier League.
You're listening to FPL Kopi Talks. Arguably the best FPL podcast in
It was
Singapore.
never a debate.
It was always a
It was
debate.
never a
It was
debate.
always a debate.
All right. So let's before we start,
Yep.
how you feeling about your team? Have you thought much about your team, about your transfers, or is it still
I have
nothing
not
much?
done. I'm planning not to do any transfers. I think the plan going into this season with the 5 free transfers, I'm planning to keep on to my team as long as possible. I think the team looks pretty decent going into game week 2, and I hope that I don't have much fires to fight. I'm resisting the urge to quickly come in and make any changes. But yeah, what about yourself, man?
Similar, because I don't own Kwanzaa. We both own Barco, but I think he's gone from the league. But I think it's fine to just hold him because he's only 4 million, right? So I'm sharing the slides for the fixtures for this weekend.
What
What
happened
do
to
you want to talk
Barco?
about, bro?
I missed the news.
He's on loan. He went on loan to Sevilla, which is why he
Waste of
didn't
a
start lah.
transfer.
Pretty random because they got no left back, right? I mean, Estepina is injured, right? And Hisenwood played left back, and he's not a left back and out left back. So pretty interesting choice from Hustler. But Alex Marino, another left back, right? Remember Aston Villa
Yeah,
legend?
yeah, yeah.
He went on loan to Forest, 4.5 million. So that's a pretty interesting transfer, loan right? So yeah, something to take note. So why you talk about the fixtures, bro? Liverpool playing at
Yep. So
11:30, bro.
just a quick run through of the fixtures so that we have a game. This is game week 2 preview. So I think it's best that we just do a quick run through of the fixtures. In the first game, we see Brighton playing against United, squaring up against United. I think that'd be an interesting one. Brighton 3-0 against Everton, and we see how the attack shapes up against a more sturdy defense in United. Crystal Palace, West Ham, probably a draw affair in my opinion. Fulham, Leicester. Let's see if ESR picks up his form. I think we spoke a little bit about how we hope ESR will pick up his form and be the next. I think okay, honestly, right, I think ESR people have the hopes that he'll be like Cole Palmer of 23, 24. Right, I think that's the price point and the thing. But let's see. City playing its switch. What's your thoughts on that one?
uh, I don't think I watched the game because I don't think I will learn anything from Man City. I think it'll be a drubbing.
Flat track
So
bully.
yeah, I don't think it'll be a game like you won't learn anything lah. Three
I think
0
you'll be
kind of game
surprised.
lah.
I think it switch.
Oh
Play
really?
like they got okay. I'm just saying this because I think like it switch. Okay, against Liverpool, first half they played decent. Liverpool were a bit rubbish, but I feel that compared to Burnley last season, Ipswich looked a little better in that game.
Burnley. Okay, it's still early, bro.
You
Still
get what I
early.
mean? I
Maybe
still
like
early,
maybe you're
still
right.
early, but I just
Maybe you're right.
feel that way that they have a bit more grit in them.
But Man
Southampton,
City
Nottingham
away, bro.
Forest. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
I'm just saying. We just want to see like how
okay,
bad
okay.
they are. Then
Southampton for
Southampton,
us.
Nottingham Forest. That's our relegation battle, like there. We can bring two
Yeah,
relegation
for
battlers.
6 pointer.
6
Yeah,
pointers. Spurs, Everton.
yeah,
Let's see if Solanke banks his hat trick finally.
yeah. I'm
Right?
watching the game actually. I'm planning to watch the game lah
Yeah, I think
because
it looks
of,
like
of Big
a
Dom. Yeah,
big
Tarkowski is out
dom.
injured. No,
Tarkowski is
what's the
out.
news?
Yeah, it's a doubt.
Sorry,
It's a
sorry.
doubt.
He said that.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, they got no right
Villa
back. So
Arsenal. I think that's
what?
that's 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 an interesting one as well. I think that's
What?
probably like the game of the
What do you
week in
think?
my opinion. The
I
game of the
feel
week.
like
What
the
about you?
game. I foresee the game being a Arsenal will probably park the bus because they lost twice to Villa. Right? I think Arteta will probably play very safe away from home, and I see like a 1-0 Arsenal kind of game,
You know
which is why
the
I would.
yeah
What?
the
Yeah,
PFA team of the year. I think Rodri gave a speech and he
yeah.
said that it's all about the mentality. Yeah, you go to win games, not to draw games. I think that's a dig against Arsenal last season.
Yeah, yeah, it
Right?
was, it was, it was. No,
Yeah,
lah,
but
but
we see.
I see this game like a 1-0 Arsenal, very cagey game.
Very
I feel
pragmatic
like,
approach, probably.
yeah, I probably won't stay up for it because I foresee it being a boring game. So that's my take. You?
Bournemouth, Newcastle.
9
Right,
p.m. game.
I think
Yeah.
Bournemouth looks a bit toothless up front without Big Dom. Right, who's
They
his
have
replacement?
even, what's his name? The Porto guy, Even Listen or something. Right?
Yeah, but still
Do you
like
know him?
I
6
heard of
million.
him, but like we'll see,
6 million.
how he
Yeah,
comes
we'll
in.
see about him.
Wolves, Chelsea. Right, I think
Oh, interesting, interesting.
if Neto starts the game, it'll be interesting. Then of
Yeah,
course
boy.
Liverpool,
Wait, wait,
Brentford.
wait. Sorry, Felix is 6.5 million midfielder. So his
Don't
price,
be don't be scammed to that.
yeah, but
But
6.5
okay,
million.
just a quick one. What's your thoughts, man? Chelsea just give him the number 7.
7?
No,
Who was 7?
no. Neto got the 7, and they stripped
Oh,
Sterling off the number 7, and they put him
yeah,
in
yeah.
like the second team squad. Wow.
He
You
and
think?
Chilwell, right?
Yeah, him and Chilwell. I think it's okay lah. Sterling deserves all this coming in.
Why? Why the hit?
He snagged his way out of Liverpool. It's only right that they disrespect him this way. No, just kidding. But I feel like as he's still on 350k per week, so I'm not complaining if I were him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
last but
mean,
not least, Liverpool Brentford.
yeah.
I think
I'm,
for me, the game
yeah,
that I'll watch, like you mentioned, Spurs Everton. I'm also interested to see. I'll probably
Chelsea.
toggle that game between City, Ipswich, and the Crystal Palace West Ham game.
How
Right?
you toggle?
As in like
3
in
screens
between
or what?
change
Uh,
channel Yeah,
how many
toggle
screens you got?
one screen, but I
Okay,
watch
okay.
different games in between to see. I think
Okay.
Crystal Palace lost Anderson to Fulham, right?
Pretty
Anthony
strict
Anderson.
sideways move. Pretty random. I don't see the reason why he will go there, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean like Crystal Palace now they play 3 at the back, so I don't know who's coming in to replace him.
Nathaniel Klein, I think. At center back.
Yeah,
Damn.
but I want to watch Brighton United also. I think it's a 7:30 fixtures. There's not much to sacrifice to watch this game, so it's a good game to watch.
All right. Let's move on to your team, bro.
Let's go. So this is how I'm probably going to shape up next week. I'm not planning to make any transfers. I have Henderson in goal against West Ham. I'm pretty comfortable with that. I think I have not much choice in defense with Henderson. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robinson, Mikolenko. I don't have much options here. I'm not going to start with Ben Johnson. So I've got Barco on the bench. This will probably be my bench option until game week 4 or 5 when I keep my free transfers. I'll see how it goes. Mikolenko didn't look too good Everton didn't look too good last week. So against Tottenham, it's a bit of shaky fixtures, but I hope he gets his 2 points at least, or one, and not like not blank, because I won't have anyone else
Not
to cover
negative.
him. Not negative. Hopefully not negative. Just not negative can
Yeah.
Zero,
Yeah.
1 point lah. I put you.
1 point lah, 1
I
point.
give you a very
3-0. 3-0, 1 point. If they lose 3-0,
Yeah,
it's
one
still
point.
one
Give
point.
you
Yeah.
1 point, Amicolenko. Not much
All right.
high expectations on you. I've got AJ, Smith Rowe, and Kunku, Mo Salah. I put Rogers on the bench against Arsenal for this one. Um, yeah, I think Nkunku. I hope Nkunku Nkunku starts. I mean, we still don't know.
You
Because
don't
I
know. Yeah.
think Neto might come in that position. He might change things around. Yeah, we still don't know how that shapes up. And up front, I'm because I've got so much cash up front, so much money invested up front. I'm playing with all my three strikers, Isak, Solanke, and Haaland. I think the fixtures looks good. I'm captaining Haaland this week against Ipswich. I think it's a no-brainer. And Salah is my vice captain in case Pep decides not to play Haaland at all in that game. So the
All
bench,
right.
like my bench, is really not working, non-working bench. I only got Rogers and Johnson who probably get some minutes. So I got Watt, Rogers, Barco, and Johnson.
Okay. Is there any? Yeah, your team looks set for game week 2. I just want to ask you: is there any player in your mind that you want to kind of get lah in the near future? Let's say game week 3 or 4. Is
I
there
think
anyone in
I
your
think
shortlist?
not to get. I don't have much wiggle room to move here, right? So
Yeah.
I've only got Nkunku, Smith Rowe that I'm probably not too keen
Let's
on
say
in my midfield.
Goku is a sell in 3, or rather if he doesn't start,
Okay, so
who
if
will you buy?
Nkunku doesn't start,
Or will you
probably
sell him?
move towards Leon Bailey. Okay, even though
LB,
I have
yeah.
Rogers as cover, but I feel like
Yeah.
Villa games are really good, and I hope that and we know that Bailey looks like a
Yeah.
starter lah. Yeah,
And game week 3, Villa fixtures turn. So
yeah, exactly.
that's a
So
good pick. That's a
so
good pick.
Leon Bailey from Game 3. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying this like I hope Ben Johnson didn't start against Liverpool, but if he
The guy is
does,
injured. The guy who
yeah, yeah,
got off, right? Long term injury.
he
So
was
I think
injured.
he'll
Yeah,
probably
so
start.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping that he comes in because I think at least I got one option on my defense,
Yeah.
and the way Ipswich set up, their fullbacks are really like wing backs. I
Yeah.
think it's
They play.
yeah, they play with two wing backs. So hopefully Ben Johnson. I mean, he looks decent. He wasn't the best, but he looks decent at
All
the
right.
right
Okay.
back.
Let's go move on to my team.
Let's
So
go. How's it going, man? Bringing Salah
sorry.
this week?
Uh, so my team had 3-4-3. Henderson in goal and Munoz double up in the Crystal Palace defense, which is not ideal because Joachim Anderson um uh, left the club. But anyway, Robinson home to Leicester is a good fixture. Of course, Trent, Saka, and Kunku, Eze, Jota, Solanke, Captain Haaland, which is a no-brainer, and Isa. So Rogers, Barco, and Johnson. So basically, Rogers and Johnson left in my bench lah. Hopefully, Rogers, right, from game week 3 he becomes an option lah. So let's say one of my players get
Hmm.
injured or what, right? I can save a transfer lah. Let's say Eze suspended, whoever lah. I'm just thinking I can save transfers there lah, and maybe load up to 3 or 4 transfers. I don't know, just my thinking. But yeah, Salah is definitely on my mind, bro. We'll answer the question later. Faris asked a question, and I kind of pondered on that question. We'll answer that later. But yeah, pretty set for game week 2. No changes.
Nice. I
What do
think
you think?
we got the same bench, similar-ish bench. Same up
Exactly same,
front.
except for
Yeah.
keeper.
But I don't
Yeah,
know, like you've got Saka in. I think game week 3, 4, 4 and 5 they have some tough fixtures there. Are you
let's
planning
see. They have
to
Spurs and City away, 4 and
yeah,
5.
correct. So are
Yeah.
you planning on keeping him or any plan to
Honestly,
sell him
the
out and
ideal
bench?
scenario, right, is to get
Mm,
Salah, right?
yeah,
But if Saka banks and if Jota still probably will still start, I'll probably just hold off.
you
That's
probably
right
do
now
that.
lah.
Mm.
I'll probably just hold on. But of course, if things change, right, I'm open to it. Like, I'm open to not Saka, like selling Haaland instead.
Ooh.
I'm open to it. Because Saka, like Spurs away, Man City away, right, I still feel it's good enough for Saka. And also why I want to sell Haaland, right,
Mm-hmm.
is because if Nkunku and Jota becomes like a problem, right, then I can sell them to get Salah instead, and then Haaland can go to Watkins.
Yeah. I mean, we had this debate
That's my
in
yeah.
last spot as well. So for those of
And
you who
you're
haven't
on.
listened to the last spot on the YouTube live now, you can drop by where we had our debate
Wait,
on
you also
Haaland
say
Salah.
Salah over Haaland, right? So I'm following you also. Following your advice. So.
Bro,
in
but
a
I'm
way.
just a casual, bro. You're the sensible one. You should be advising me.
All right, let's move on to questions. We have one on YouTube Live. Let's answer Russell's
Yeah.
question.
Let's start. I'm reading that now. Thoughts
All
on
right.
transferring Doku if there's no Haaland.
If he
What
has
was
no
your
Haaland,
thoughts? Doku instead of Haaland.
I don't mind. But okay, let's talk about. I think I'd rather go Bernardo for the safety if it's more of a long term thing, same price.
I think my
But
issues here with, as usual, with
yeah, yeah, yeah.
City is the
I know,
obsession.
I know.
I mean, Savio looks good. Savio looks like a
He
Mahrez regen, right?
yeah, he
I
does.
feel like he looks like a Mahrez regen. So it could go anyway, Like I mean, Doku is decent, but I feel like he's more of a form player. His final ball, his final touch is a bit
Yeah,
Luis Diaz ish.
yeah.
What do
I
you think? What
think
do you think?
I wonder who are you selling for? For Doku, Russell. Can you answer on the chat? But I don't think it's a. I think you just stay away from him. I feel. I don't worry about having no Man City for this game. I just your the rest of your team should be good enough. Since you got no Haaland, right? So
Yeah.
just my hunch is just okay. His second question is Nkunku to Garnacho in the future. Let's answer that first.
I
Yeah,
think I
maybe.
answered a similar question you asked me earlier. When with Leon Bailey, I think Garnacho is also an interesting option. I think he'll feature a lot more this season. But again, they've got Ahmad Diallo there. They've got Rashford there.
But Garnacho
I
is should be fine. Like in terms of minutes, you
Yeah,
don't
I
think so?
think he should be fine. But yeah, I mean like it's a good cover lah at the price point as well
Six
for
point
for
five.
United. Yeah, I haven't really. I mean like United's fixtures hasn't really stood out entirely for me. What do you think, man, about fixtures? And
So they got
Garnacho.
Brighton. They got Liverpool in three. Okay, maybe after that they have Southampton, Palace, Spurs, Villa. Yeah, a bit of a mix. Yeah, so Russell say is Nkunku lah. I think bro, just hold Nkunku lah.
He said he's thinking of transferring him out after the early sub. I think it's really
Yeah.
early, man, Russell. For Chelsea. I mean, the hope is that we want to get Nkunku in early to bang any like good points, right? I mean, the first game was
Yeah.
a bit off, but if you watch the Chelsea game, in my personal opinion, I think that he wasn't the worst player. I think if there was anyone who'd be benched in the front three, it should be Nicolas Jackson. But we see lah. I mean, they have Yao Felix coming
Okay.
in.
Let's say
Let's
he
see
doesn't
how it
start.
goes.
He doesn't start at Wolves. Then okay, I probably saw him too. But who I go with? Who will you go? You go Leon Bailey.
I
If you
okay.
want,
If we look at team dependent, right?
yeah,
Let's say if you're looking at my team, right?
yeah.
I still wouldn't sell him first. I'll start Rogers ahead of him because I
Or
think
you just hold him on the bench,
I hold
Okay,
him on the
okay.
bench because I think Rogers has got good fixtures. I mean, I
That's
don't
a good.
have to
That's a
sell
good.
him, but
That's a good.
if he plays the next game, then I don't waste that transfer. I mean, like
Okay,
for me,
so
I feel that the free transfer now is a bit more valuable because you can keep them for 5 game weeks instead of 2 game weeks. So I don't have to force it transfer. I'm trying to play the patient game so that I can have that mini wildcard in between.
mm,
Yeah.
okay, fair. That's fair. Okay. But who will you suggest to sell him for 6.5 million? Let's see. I see the
I mean, Garnacho is a good
quotation.
shout. Yeah, definitely, Garnacho is a good shout. We don't have much listed here. Mitoma. What do you think
Mitoma,
about Mitoma?
Mitoma.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Mitoma is
Mitoma
also
will
an
be.
option.
Actually, I don't
But
mind.
again,
I
mm,
don't mind Leon Bailey, because of the features. I
but
think
yeah,
Leon
I
Bailey will
mean,
be
just for the fixtures, I think if you don't have Watkins,
or Rogers.
Rogers and
Yeah,
Bailey should be two good covers in midfield. I think they're a
yeah.
good price point. They got good games. They're decent players. I think that's
We'll
something
talk
that
about it next week, bro. Just roll your transfer for now, and hopefully Nkuku plays.
yeah,
So
fingers
Louis,
crossed, man.
Louis asking, bro, Smith Rowe or
This
Joao
is
Pedro? Start one.
Louis drops. I thought it was Rico Louis. Smith Rowe or Yao Pedro start one. Wow,
So
this
Pedro
is
is
quite a
playing.
challenging one. Pedro is
So
playing United. Fulham is playing. What are
Fulham
we
is playing
doing?
Leicester. Yeah, you got to go with Fulham, Leicester.
I will go with Fulham Leicester. Yeah. But again,
Tough,
depends
Can
on
you
who your
bench it?
other options are. But if just these two, I will go with
Smith Rowe?
Smith Rowe.
I don't know, but Joao Pedro is on penalties. Maybe if you get a leak that he's confirmed to start in the early
Yao
kickoff.
Pedro.
But I think Smith, yeah, I'll go Smith Rowe lah. Just okay. So let's Kenny ask triple captain Haaland. What do you think?
Hey, bro, can you just bring down the stop screen sharing first so people can have a
Oh yeah.
better look at our faces, man?
Sorry. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, triple captain Alan. Wow, 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 wow.
What
Are
are
we
your
sure that
thoughts?
we don't have any double game weeks this
Okay.
season?
Okay.
I know
I'll
there's
try to
one.
sell
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I know there's one early morning. There was this note about blank 29 still, right? If
Yeah.
playing
Okay.
double
I'll try. I'll
captain.
try to sell it to you. Okay.
Okay, sell,
The
sell me,
mystery
man.
chip, right? Mystery chip, right? Most likely you'll play in a double, right? Not a blank, right? Most likely.
Depends
Yes or
lah.
no? Most likely lah. Yes lah. It's double, right?
Okay,
Just
okay,
go with that
okay. Yeah,
assumption. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And then there's
yeah,
bench boost will be on a double, right?
yeah.
If I tell you now, there's only two doubles in this season. So one bench boost, one mystery chip. That's the only two doubles in the whole season. If I tell you, okay, let's say that's true, okay? Assumption. That's a fair assumption now, by the way. Unless
Okay,
something happens lah. Unless the
okay,
king dies or like. So there's only two doubles. So your triple captain you cannot use on a double already. You have to use it in a single. Okay?
okay.
If that is true, right? Will you this is probably the best single fixture in the season, right? For a player and for a team. Arguably,
Maybe we've
home to
got
Ipswich.
Salah at home to Ipswich.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. But
But
yeah, yeah,
we
okay.
already played Salah. Salah already played away to Ipswich. We got Salah at home to Ipswich. I
Yeah,
think
that's fair, that's fair.
that's another
Okay, so you're
different game.
still okay.
No, okay. The
But
only reason why I mean, like, I wouldn't take that bet, right, to do triple captain in
yeah,
Game Week 2 is because the season just started. I think the dust hasn't settled, form hasn't kicked in. We
okay.
don't have that, that kind of. I mean, it's a pure bet now, no, that Haaland will return.
Yeah,
You get what I
but
mean?
if you play like in game week 17 it's also a bet, right?
It's a bet, but with a bit more information on that bet.
Okay, yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
the players form, like the opponent's form, like who they are against. Like the whole dance is a bit settled lah. I feel that, okay, in the first City game, like I mentioned again, like the way that Pep sets this team up, I think it's not like I think in the first season where Haaland was a goal scoring machine, it was just all balls to Haaland, right?
Yeah,
This first game didn't look that way lah. You get what I mean? Like they were like Haaland was so tightly marked.
yeah, yeah.
That everyone else was
I
a bit
agree.
more open. So I mean, Haaland has quality. His switch defense is not entirely rubbish, but they're decent and they got three at the back. So I wouldn't take that bet lah. How about you,
Okay.
man?
I was thinking of playing it to be honest.
Yeah, I
But
I I be itchy also lah. To be very honest.
but I thinking like Rodri is ruled out still. Foden is still not fully fit, I guess. He might not even play. So I still the team is not it's too risky lah. But if
Which is good,
somebody
what,
wants to
right? I mean, if Foden
right.
doesn't play,
No,
then
really?
the
You think it's better?
I think it's better because then your goal scoring output lies on the shoulders of Haaland, right? I'm being
I'll
the
back to
devil's
the I
advocate.
don't know. Like Doku, the likes of Doku, like he's selfish. If he don't play better for Haaland,
That's your opinion, lah.
I think so. I think for them playing better is better for Haaland. Like the team will gel better because he's
Probably,
more like
probably.
threatening. That's my thinking. And also, yeah. But if anyone wants to play, right, I want to ask Kenny whether he playing tomorrow. I'll ask him. But if you want to play, I think it's fine because
But that being
yeah,
said,
it's
right,
fine.
I'm just gonna say something. I think yeah, so Rasta say, but if not this week, when, yeah, like I'm saying, like Salah at home to Ipswich, I think that's a game that we can look. But anyway, what I'm saying is that, yeah, triple captain will be independent lah. It's just a bet of when you want to do it. I think, right, the positive thing about playing in game week 2, right, is that you're done with this decision.
You had to mull if you fail, you have to mull it over for 37 weeks.
It doesn't
If you
matter what I
fail
mean.
it,
Like if you're new FPL, if you're new casual, like, you probably mild on it. But if you're season pro like Kenny, I think he'll deal with it very well.
actually, I'm like 40%. I might play it.
40%, nice.
I will ponder it during Friday prayers tomorrow, bro, and see if I got any inspiration. And I'll ask Kenny, of course. Kenny, are you there? Are you here? If you are, can you tell the chat whether you are playing? Okay, anyway, let's ask the next question. Squall asking, play Lewis Hall or
Okay.
Howard Bellis. So Lewis Hall plays Bournemouth away. Howard Bellis is Forest home.
Luis Sola.
Lewis
All
Hall.
day, all day.
Okay, I
I
think
mean,
so.
like Newcastle. Nick Pope. It's also a decent keeper. It helps you with your clean sheet
Nobody got no shot.
differential.
They
Yeah,
got
yeah. But I
Kraft
mean, you got
and
Nick Pope. I'm just saying you got Nick Pope,
oh,
right?
okay, okay.
That
Fair, fair.
that's the other.
How
I mean,
about Hall or Saliba away to Villa? Is that closer?
Hall or Saliba? Yeah, a little closer. Hall or Saliba? I will go with Saliba. You already spend 6 million on him. You better use him.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's close, but I think Saliba.
Yeah,
Just Arsenal will
just
just
for the game.
bore the game, bro. He will just
Yeah,
punish
they will,
us.
they
So.
will, they will. I think their clean
Okay.
sheet potential is higher.
Faris Lau, not too sure if it's too early to decide, but I'm sure the sensible one has already thought about it. Is Saka to Salah a good move for the fixture swing plus captaincy? So Faris, uh, okay. So fair question. So game week 4 is probably the time to do it, right? Saka to Salah. Okay, yeah,
Mm.
I'll just talk for my team. Okay, so Saka to Salah, right, is
Mm-hmm.
2.5 million. So
Yeah,
in my team, right,
it's not too
to get
straightforward,
that
huh?
to get that 2.5 million, right, the only realistic one is to sell Isak to a 6 million forward. Let's say Muniz or the Bournemouth guy from Porto comes up, or Wisa. That's my only route to Saka to Salah. That's
Mm.
why the option that I'd rather have is to sell Haaland. So Haaland to Watkins, and I can keep Saka, and I can sell Nkunku or Jota to Salah. That's my thinking. But obviously, these are my rough plans.
Yeah, because I
And
think if you sell Haaland, you get 6 million freed up. Easy.
yeah,
I think it's a lot of options to move. Um, I mean, this is why I think I was so in the preseason pot with Kenny
what do
that
you
you
say?
want to put all your premiums in at the start because
Correct,
if they bang, it's very hard for you to get them back in again after.
correct, correct. Yeah. But if Salah continues to look good, of course I will waver lah. I will like
Yeah.
gabra a bit lah. But I have a plan. I have a rough plan if I really want. But I think selling Haaland is fine because let's see the fixtures.
I just want to ask you first, while you look at the fixtures.
Yep.
Um, Yeah, Farish just commented. He said Haaland to Watkins is good if Watkins can get much sharpness, and
Yeah.
I agree. I think if Watkins get his form from last season, then it's a good
Yeah. Yeah.
almost like for like replacement. And Haaland has more assist. I mean Watkins has more assist potential.
Yes.
I just want to ask you. I mean, like for me personally, I'm quite. I won't say hard on, but I want to do my best. I endeavor to keep the free transfers, right? Are you still liberal with your transfers, or is this
No,
something
no,
that
no.
you want to do?
It depends, bro. It depends. Honestly, I don't mind. I want to keep the transfers. But if, like, for example, Jota becomes a problem and Goku becomes a problem, right? And Jota and Salah becomes like crazy, right? Which I suspect he might be.
Mm.
I'm open to using the transfers. But right now, I'm hoping to at least save 3 transfers. Then
But
I
is
can
that
move around my
because
team.
you went in without Salah knowing that? I mean, without that two Haaland Salah combi.
I went without Salah at first, right? Knowing that I might have to do this to sell Haaland, which I'm open to
Mm.
it.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
prepared mentally
No, why
pre-season. And
I'm
right now,
asking is because I think this is a new change in rules, right? So I mean, this is something
oh,
new. I
you're
think
talking about
before
the
all
new rules,
this,
is it?
the transfers up to 5 free transfer is a new thing this
Uh,
season. So I think for the listeners out there, just wanna draw this. I won't say draw this slide, but I just want to share with you that if you're following our podcast, I'm probably working on trying to keep the 5 free transfers so I can have like a sort of a mini wildcard. And with that, that is one of the main reasons why I decided to keep like Trent, Haaland and Salah coming in the first week and decent options otherwise
okay.
lah. And Lokman on the other hand, he's actually a bit more open to this. He's keeping it a bit more flexible. So we'll see which strategy works, and then over the course of the season, probably we can evaluate what's the best move or what's the transfer here.
Okay, one last question before I just wrap up and do mini leagues. Russell's asking for my team. Sell Jota to 5.5, Munoz to 4.5. And then, yeah, basically becoming your team, bro. They can get Salah. So there's too many transfers, Russell. I don't
Yeah,
think,
it's three transfers.
yeah, it's too many transfers to get Salah. And last one, Luis to asking sell Gordon to Jota. We do it.
But according to Jota, he
Same
still got
price.
a same price.
Same
They
price.
both 7.5.
Yeah.
Wow, tough one. I think Gordon did not impress us in the first game, right? We
Got, got,
agree
mi-
on that one.
got factors, got mitigating factors. Right? The send
Yeah,
off,
yeah, yeah, correct. But I think if there's no fires to fight, I think we keep Gordon. I think Jota.
I will definitely not do it. I think not yet.
I think Jota might be too short term
Yeah, yeah.
solution. So I mean, you can get him in if you really feel that. I mean, Gordon is still decent to have. We can still evaluate him in another 2 3 weeks to see how it goes. But Jota, I won't say we probably lah. I mean, this is injury prone. There's Darwin Gakpo on the bench who's ready to fight for that position. I think There's some risk there lah, and Gordon is a bit more nailed in the Newcastle team. Do you agree with me?
I agree. I think just
Yeah.
keep. Okay, let's go to mini leagues. I'm sharing the screen. So we do a top three. So just a reminder, if you're not in the league, please join. The code is on our Telegram group chat, is pinned on top. So in third place we have how you pronounce the name, bro? Sunil Prashan Rajendran with the team name Dream
Dream
Team
Team 12.
1269.
Who?
What's that? What's that reference? Do you know? I don't know.
I don't know, but I want to know.
One
Yeah, it's
two
like one
six
two
nine.
six nine. Is like a nice number to buy.
Okay,
Nah lah, just
in third
kidding.
place, Davidson go with DVDFC, and then in first place, 85 points, Joshua Young with the team name Anonymous.
Phew.
So
Congratulations,
uh
guys.
I should put his team on the slides, but just quickly, his defense, right, is a full house. Raya, Trent, Poro, and Gabriel. 8, 8, 9, 6 points. He got 3 blanks in his midfield, Eze, Bruno, and Nkunku.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, he got 4 blanks. Smith Rowe also. So he got 4 blanks in midfield. And but he captain Salah, and he got Kai bloody Havertz and Isak. So he got no Halana. And he got Vardy on the bench, bro. How the hell is Vardy on the bench? He got like 4 big hitters. Okay, interesting, bro.
He
Arsenal
took a
fan.
loan. Anyway, I mean, okay, just a quick one. I wanted to discuss this,
Yeah.
but I didn't have time to discuss this as well. I
Okay.
think with the current price points in midfield and with defenders sort of returning quite a little bit. I mean, decent options in defense. Like you see Poro return, Trent return. Who else? Like
The Arsenal
fullbacks.
guys.
Yeah, like the Arsenal guys return.
Fullbacks, no one. All premium lah. No
Yeah,
4.5.
quite the premium
Oh,
defenders
Mazraoui.
return.
Mazraoui.
Masri return. I'm just saying that
What's your question?
I'm
Be at the
I'm
back.
I'm observing at the back of my head that is it worth to invest, like in a decent like spend some of your money in the defense.
So let's say Trent and one more after
Yeah, one
Trent.
more
I
like
think
Poro or because right. I mean like true. The midfielders are a bit more expensive today, but because the price point has increased a little bit, right? Like the dollar for return value, like kind of diminished. You get me?
for defenders
For midfielders,
because of the price
because the
point.
price point is much higher.
What you mean? Oh, you
Like
mean for
now,
the like
like
the
for
Sakas
example,
and all
the
lah?
like Palmer is 10.5 million, Saka is like
Oh,
10 million. Then you can't have too many of them in midfield, right? Like I think that's the reason why like Sun is becomes like not even template anymore,
so okay,
right? So
so
what I'm saying
your
is that because we don't have that, right? Let's just focus. I mean, like, and this is just purely from Gameweek 1 result, like. I mean, it's a small sample size, but the top teams had good defenders, scoring, and the defense that score are not like off picks. They are like actually decent picks that people have been looking at. You get what I mean? Like your Poros and your Rico Lewis for that matter, or like your what's his name, Mazri. They are fullbacks at decent value and they've returned something. Right? I mean, like
yeah
we started the season saying that because of the bonus point system, we might want to stay away from the defenders. But
yeah
I'm
that's a
looking at it
good
from a
point.
different angle here that because midfield is so expensive, that you can only afford to pick one or two premiums at most, and the rest of the mid-price range is not really there. That is, instead of having two defensive forders, we have one midfield forder and then
But
invest that money in the defense. What do you think,
how
man?
about
I'm having
formation?
that.
How about formation?
Yeah, so
Four at the back.
probably still a 3-4-3
Okay.
formation, but with one more like one fodder. That means like let's say I downgrade my ESR to like 5 million or 4.5 million wings, and then that 1.5 million I put it in a defender at like a 5.5 million price range for
Okay.
Barco, for example.
For me, it's still too early. I still
It's
think that
too early, yeah.
4.5 defenders, right, could come in as gems. I still think they could be of value. And also
Yeah,
the
yeah.
5.5 million midfielders also, like your likes of Minte, yes, they can come good. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I still think
Exactly. So what I'm just saying is that it's something that I'm observing.
all right.
That if I can do that, maybe even if I put like I forgo one midfield in my
But
what
what
do
do
you
you
call
mean?
it?
But you already have Rogers, Rogers and
Yeah, so
ESR.
Rogers and because right now my five midfielders they are rotating midfielders. That means all of them play. And then I got
Okay.
Barco and Johnson.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I got two forders in defense. But instead of that, I just forgo one midfield position. That means I just keep to four midfielders. downgrade one to a fodder in my midfield and invest that money in the defense instead. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it.
saying,
But
that's the thoughts
that's
there.
assuming
So,
Rogers is nailed lah. Yeah, assuming Rogers is nailed, right?
yeah, I'm assuming
Which
Rogers is
we
nailed,
don't know yet lah. We don't
Yeah,
know
we
yet.
don't know yet. Yeah. Or like
Okay,
even if
okay.
it's not nailed, then that's the move to go lah.
Yeah.
That means to have one. That's something that I'm just thinking lah. I mean, that was a strategy that I wasn't thinking about.
Okay.
Neil Faris say
We
your
start-
screenshot not long enough. You cut me out. I'm on 77 too. He said sorry, but I'm not sorry, bro. If you're better, you'll be up the rankings.
Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back on Monday night or Tuesday night, bro.
Let's do Tuesday night. The game ends on
Sunday.
Let's
So
do
we can do
Monday
Monday
night. Man. I'm okay with Monday night.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean like we let them listen to us a bit longer lah, so we have like 3 days for them to.
All right,
get
we'll be back Monday night. To review Gameweek 2. It'll be we do discussions and all. We'll be back lah on Tuesday. So any questions, just hit us on the socials. You know what to do. Thanks for listening. Ano, any last words, bro?
Just a quick one. The first week pod we will be doing a discussion format. So we'll try to stick to 3 discussions. This week we had Hanan versus Salah debate. We had the midfielders debate. And what was the last one? Do you remember?
Under hype and overhype players.
Under hype and overhype. And if after watching the games you like us to discuss anything, you have any ideas for like topics for discussion, do drop it in the Telegram as well. We'll be more than happy to discuss those. Or DM us, whatever. Our channels, our communication channels are open. If you like it, let us know as well. If you don't like it and you think that you want something else to be covered, let us know as well. I mean, at the end of the day, like we're doing this sport for the community. And that's what I'm saying. Are we looking to have some guests on board as well?
No, not at the moment. See how.
Yeah, but if you're interested, right, just share us out also lah. Right.
A lot of people interested actually. Yeah, because I want to keep the only issue, right, guys. Those who really want to be on the pod, right? I want to keep it like a succinct pod, like a 30-minute pod. But then if there's a guest, right, I scared it'll be too long. That's my only worry. But yeah, we'll see how.
Can. So
okay.
You come in, you talk too long, Lokman will chop.
Okay. We are FPL Kopi Talks signing out. Thanks for listening.
Guys, see you all. Ending the live. Let's go.
You're listening to FPL Kopi Talks. Right here. Right now.